then we'll say it in English. We'll go pray our sunset prayer. Okay, then we'll plan out something how we're going to continue this relationship. And you don't have to come here all the time. I know you're quite far and then you did a long trip. So we'll figure out something that's near you.
Yeah.
Okay? So repeat after me. Ashhadu.
Ashhadu.
An. La ilaha.
La ilaha.
La.
La.
Ilaha.
Ilaha.
Illa.
Illa.
Allah.
Allah.
Wa ashhadu.
Wa ashhadu.
Anna.
Anna.
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Abdullahi.
Abdullahi.
Wa rasuluh.
Wa rasuluh.
Okay. I testify. Say, I testify.
I testify
That.
That.
There is.
There is.
No one.
No one.
Worthy. Deserving.
Deserving.
Of my worship.
Of my worship.
My full love.
My full love.
My full submission.
My full submission.
Except.
Accept.
Allah.
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 No, Allah.
Allah.
Yes.
Yeah, Allah.
Alone.
Alone.
Okay. And I testify.
And I testify
That Muhammad.
That Muhammad
Is the messenger.
is the messenger
And slave of Allah.
and slave of Allah.
Right. So that is you verbalizing what you had in the heart. So that's it. So that now you are considered a Muslim. As I said earlier, you have realized the path to success, path to the happiness, and path to the pleasure of Allah in paradise.
Yeah.
But if you don't walk that path, nothing changes. Alright? Give me a hug.
One and
Let's go. Okay? So there's no one like God. Okay? So God has perfect ability to hear, perfect ability to see, perfect knowledge, complete knowledge, right? And complete control as well. Right? So He knows what happened yesterday, what will happen tomorrow, what's happening in this room, what's happening outside the room, what's happening, 10 feet across. Also knows what's happening in a different continent, right? So He has complete visibility, complete knowledge, complete awareness, okay? And nothing can escape His knowledge, okay? At the same time, He also is fully in charge, right? So this is quite beautiful about God, because He's fully in charge, but at the same time, He gives you the free will, right?
Yeah.
So with that free will, like I'm able to, for example, punch him, for example, right? But I cannot punch him unless God allows me to do that, right? So for example, you might see that some people would get into a crazy, accident, extreme accident, but nothing happens to them. They're alive,
Yeah, I
right? And some people are all well, and all of a sudden they die, right? So it's so amazing that you have the free will, but that free will is under the will of God, right? So that is so beautiful. Now that God, He created human beings, and He gave them a free will, okay? And the idea is that you are to use your free will to either submit your own desires to the guidance of God, or follow your own desires, right? Or follow a desire of your elder or community or someone else, which is going against the desire, against the will of God.
Yeah.
So if you follow according to the way of God, right, then He will reward you with eternal life in paradise. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, why should I follow God? Because at the end of the day, you'll always be following someone, right? Everybody is following someone. So either you do whatever you feel like doing, right? Or you do what your friends feel like doing, right? So you want to be popular and accepted by your friends, so you'll do what your friends tell you to do, or your culture will tell you to do, or your wife will tell you to do, or your girlfriend will tell you to do, or what your boss or your clients want you to do. But essentially, a true worshiper, a true servant of God, would align his intention to worship God and to obey God.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's not super strict, right? So God is not super strict in what you can do and what you cannot do. It's just a boundary, right? And then, okay, you should do, for example, one of the pillars of Islam is the 5 daily prayers, right? So that means that, hey, you can do whatever in general, but make sure that you come and perform these 5 meetings, 5 prayers with God, right? And it does not have to be in a mosque, so you can do it at your workplace, in your school, in the parking lot, outside, wherever you are, right? But that, a person who can pause his work, his business, his selling and his buying, right? And say, you know what, this is important, but my true importance is me worshiping God. So I'm going to pause whatever I'm doing. I'm going to stand up and have a dialogue with God. That shows a lot, right? If you can do that. But that is something not imposed on you. You do it by your free will.
Yeah, okay.
So if you follow the will of God, the commandments of God, obviously we'll have our shortcomings, we'll have our mistakes and our sins, but we hope that God will forgive us. We ask for forgiveness and we try to do our best. And then this life is a temporary test. Because everybody has to die. Nobody can deny that I won't die.
Yeah.
Right? So when you die, you meet the God, right? You say, okay, this is what I tried. We hope in His mercy and His forgiveness. And with that all combined, we hope to enter paradise. When you're in paradise, you will gain your youth and you will live there forever. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. You will get whatever you desire. Okay? With the person of your choice. Okay? So that is something, that's how it is. But on the other hand, there's also a failure. And the failure is that you do not worship God, you worship your own desires, or you worship cultures, or you worship animals, or whatever you worship, but you do not worship God, and then you end up in hellfire. Okay, but only look, God is way more merciful than you and I. Right? Yeah. So if somebody is really not deserving to be in paradise, he or she will not be. But if you're sincere, you worship God, then inshallah we hope that you will be in paradise. Okay? Now, so this is in a nutshell, right? Now, how do we know how do we worship God? So this is what we believe in, that Prophet Muhammad is the last messenger of God. He came and he was given the book, Quran, that he showed, that he narrated to people. He showed how it's implemented, right? So he lived that book, and that book is now passed on to us and is preserved. Okay? Now, we also believe in all other prophets, like Moses, Abraham,